Hey guys, hope all is well. This is Summer from Celebrity Good Run. How are you? I am out here, guys, and I am at another friendly game of baseball practice today. But I wanted to make sure that I came to you guys and just wanted to talk to you since I hadn't been able to talk to you guys this week about what's going on and my good run story. So I wanted to take the opportunity to talk to you guys about my good run story. And if you did not know, Mommy Dearest debuted today in 1981. Mommy Dearest was about Joan Crawford, who was played by Faye Dunaway, and it was actually written by her daughter, Christina Crawford, and was just talking about Christina. She had adopted children, and she just talked about, in the book Mommy Dearest, she talked about the mental and physical and verbal abuse that was done by her mother, Joan Crawford. I thought that Faye Dunaway playing Joan Crawford was one of the greatest acting portrayals that Faye Dunaway has done. But actually, it won some Razzie Awards for the movie, calling it one of it's a bug, calling it one of the worst movies of its time. I didn't think it was. So everybody kind of remembers when Joan Crawford came into the room and Christina had, do you guys see this pimple? This looks bad, honey. Look at that. I'll try to turn this way so it don't catch the camera. And I don't have on any powder today. I am just out here at this baseball field. But getting back to Joan Crawford. So if you guys remember the scene, she came in and Christina had her dress on that wire hanger, and she was crazy, and she was like, no wire hangers, and then she started to beat Christina. Now, in other reports, Joan Crawford said that she did not, that story didn't happen, and we have a lot of that movie that, well, no, I'm sorry. Joan Crawford did not say that didn't happen, because Joan Crawford died in the 70s. This movie came out in 81, so forgive me for that. But there have been other people who have told the story, Christina's other siblings, who have said that, that her mother was not that bad. But that is Christina Crawford's truth, so we are not going to deny it. So anyway, Joan Crawford started out as a dancer, got a contract with one of the larger movie studios, and she did some really great work. Mildred Pierce was that was the movie that she won the Academy Award for, and then also, if her long-term and long-time rival, Betty Davis, they did Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. So if you guys have never seen Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, it is a wonderful movie, especially, being one of those old movies that, like, my mother loves. My mother loves old movies, so I have actually watched Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. One of my favorite scenes is that, so anyway, Whatever Happened to Baby Jane is that Betty Davis is a little bit psychotic in this movie, and Joan Crawford is her sister, and she's taking care of her sister because her sister, who plays Joan Crawford, is in a wheelchair. Actually, Betty Davis was the one who caused the accident, and she's crazy. So anyway, she brings Joan Crawford her dinner one night in the movie, and when she opens up, it was covered, how they served you in the restaurants, and it's covered with the tin lid, and when she lifts it up, it's a dead rat. Now, anybody who knows me knows that I am deathly afraid of mice and rats or whatever. So if that would have happened to me, I would have fell dead to the bed. I am telling you, that is not what you want to do for me. So anyway, some of the things that also happened with Joan Crawford, she was married 4 times, I do believe, or 3. 2 of her husbands ended in divorce, while the third one, he ended up passing away, and he sat on the board of directors for Pepsi, and so when he died, she inherently got one of the seats on the board of directors for the Pepsi Cola company. So in the movie, that was kind of depicted as well, and she ended up having to step down later on, but she was very well off because because of that. So she stepped down. They showed some pictures of her in the 1970s, which weren't very favorable. And after that, she kind of shunned away from the limelight just because, and she became a recluse. Just because she did not like the way that she was, the way she looked in pictures. And I pulled up the pictures a couple days ago. No, not even a couple days ago. I pulled up the pictures earlier today, and she didn't look her best. So I can understand that. So the only people at the time, right before she died, that would see her was her maid, or the person who was basically became her friend throughout the course of this was her maid, and then of course her children. But it was a very, very sad story. So let's talk about it. Do we feel that Joan Crawford had a good run? I do, you know. Started out as a dancer, ended up getting picked up by one of the movie theaters, won a Oscar for her role in Mildred Pierce, and she had other wonderful roles that she had done, as well as being married, and ended up finally with the one of the people from Pepsi Cola. So I think that she did okay. So I want to hear kind of what you guys think about it, and definitely tell me if you think that she had a good run or not. Now I am going to start doing, I've done like Patrick Swayze and Aretha Franklin, Joan Crawford, just because I was browsing around today through the internet, and I ran into the fact that Mommy Dearest debuted today in 1981. Mommy Dearest is one of my favorite movies, and so I just wanted, just decided to do it. And also, if you guys haven't had the opportunity, see if you can either, if it's on demand or on Netflix, I'm not sure, the Joan and Betty feud. It was like a 6-part series that came on FX last year. It was awesome. It just portrayed them and basically what they went through in Hollywood and how they got through it. So see if you can download that if you are interested in that old Hollywood era. So I am going to come to you guys again with just some other good runs, but I just wanted to sit here and talk to you guys and let you know what I thought. I think she had a good run. You guys tell me what you think. I look forward to seeing you soon. I will be back with another good run story soon. All right, bye, guys. Remember, you have a good run too. Bye.